श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ अखण्डानन्दसम्बोधः वन्दनात् यस्य जायते गोविन्दं तमहं वन्दे चिदानन्दतनुं गुरुम्. So yesterday we were seeing aham karta, aham bhokta, sukhi, dukkhi ityadi anubhavādapi buddhirātmā bhavati eva buddhi dharmo hi ahankrihi. We said that because of the experience, I am the doer, I am happy, I am the experiencer, etc. And this I am, which we say, that is ego. And ego is the inherent nature of the intellect. Therefore, there is no doubt. And Shruti also very clearly says, anyo'ntara vijñānamayah iti abravīca nigamaha manasopi ca pinnam vijñānaṃ kartṛtā atmanam. The vijñānamayā, which is the intellect, is the self, which is different from the mind. Inside the mind, this is that vijñānamayā intellect which exists, and that is the self, not the mind. Shruti very clearly says this. But wait. Who is that? Oh, prana. Okay, tell me, what do you want? So when I said there, I am hungry, I am thirsty. Yes. You said I am wrong. And now you are saying buddhi is. I also feel that I am hungry, I am thirsty. And hunger and thirst is because of the prana. And prana is sentient. Prana is sentient. Where did you see? The Shruti itself says prana is sentient. How? In the prana indriya samvada, the discussion between the prana and sense organs. We saw the story. So prana said that. That is what the Shruti also said, and that is what we also meant. So prana is atma. That I belongs to prana, not the intellect. No, wait. The I does not belong to the prana. I belongs to the intellect. How do you say that? I have proof. What is the proof? Shruti. It says, vijñānaṃ yajñaṃ tanute karmāṇi tanute'pi ca ityasya kartṛtā śrutyā mukhataḥ pratipādyate tasmādyuktātmatā buddhehe iti bauddhena niścitam. So very clear. This way it is this pramana. Another additional pramana is to be given here. Because some people think that the I belongs to something else also. The body, I am. Mind, I am. So no. It belongs only to the intellect. Why? Vijñānaṃ yajñaṃ tanute. This is from Taittiriya Upanishad itself. It says vijñānaṃ yajñaṃ tanute karmāṇi tanute'pi ca vijñānaṃ brahma jeshtam upāsate vijñānaṃ chet veda, etc. It goes on. Okay. So vijñānaṃ yajñaṃ tanute ityasya kartṛtā śrutyā mukhataḥ pratipādyate tasmādyuktātmatā buddhehe iti bauddhena niścitam. Vijñānaṃ yajñaṃ tanute. Vijñāna, intellect, yajñaṃ, the fire oblation, tanute. Tanu vistare is the dhatu, root word. Tanu vistare. Vistara means expanse. It does, the vijñāna, the intellect is that which performs. Expanse means performance. So, performing properly, nicely. So, the vijñāna, the intellect is that which performs the fire oblation. Not just that. Karmāṇi tanute'pi ca, the karmas also. All the karmas, the worldly and the scriptural karmas, duties, all that is performed by the intellect. The doership is done there. Okay? And iti śrutyāsya kartṛtā mukhataḥ pratipādyate. In this way, by the Shruti itself, mukhataḥ, mukhyaya rūpaya, directly. If you want to say aham, that is of the prana, that is gaunataḥ. That is a secondary sense. Here, primary sense, directly, that is indirectly. Okay? So, in primary sense, mukhataḥ, mukhe bhava mukhya. Mukhya means primary. That which is indifferent, that which is the important meaning, that is primary. Okay? So, in the primary sense, directly Shruti itself establishes that doer is a buddhi. And tasmād, therefore, buddhirātmata yukta, it is logical to accept the buddhi to be atma. Iti bauddhena niścitam. This is what the Buddhist, where did he come from? Bauddhena, Buddha anuyayi bauddha. The word, you have to be very careful. This is a very strange word here. Buddha, if you accept it to be the Buddhist followers, then there is a doubt. Why will Buddhist quote the Shruti? Because they don't accept the Vedas. They don't accept the Vedas. We accept Vedas as pramana. They don't accept the Vedas as pramana. That is why we are called astika, theist, and they are nastika, atheist. Atheists and theists are not people who believe in God or not. That is not what it is. People who believe the Veda to be valid proof is astika, theist, and people who don't believe the Vedas as valid is a valid proof is a atheist. Okay, that is what is the meaning. Nastika we call it, atheist. Okay, so the Buddhists, they don't accept the Vedas to be proof. Then why should they quote proof? For your sense, for your sake, he is quoting the proof. That is how you can accept. But here we don't need that. But is there a Buddhist who accepts intellect as, because we thought Buddhist means sarvam shunyam, everything is void. That is one school of Buddhism. There are different schools of Buddhism. Sarvam kshanikam, sarvam swalakshanam. This is another school. So this school, sarvam swalakshanam, they all exist because of the intellect. Over. So this school of Buddhism accepts intellect as the Atma, kind of. So think this is not the Buddhist we are talking about, because we are giving proof after proof. So we are not accepting the Buddhist as Bauddha here. Bauddha means the people who accept Buddhi as Atma, those fellows, not the Buddhist. The people who accept Buddhi, intellect as Atma, that is the Bauddha we are talking about here, not the Buddhist. Okay? No. Buddhi. Okay. Buddhi is Atma. Very good. Wait. That is not Atma. Who are you? Still, we are two people. Now, two people are getting up to condemn this fellow who says Buddhi is Atma. Who are those? One is Prābhākara school. The other is a Tarkika school. Tarkika means there are two schools called Nyaya and Vaisheshika. Both are logic schools. Okay, so they both are referred to as Tarkika, logicians. Okay, so the logician gets up. Along with the logician, there is another school which is a Prābhākara school. Prābhākara is a school in Purvamīmaṃsa. It's a philosophy in Purvamīmaṃsa. Purvamīmaṃsa philosophy, there are two schools. One is Prābhākara, the other fellow is the other school is the next person who is going to get up. We'll come to that later. So the Prābhākara school. Prābhākara school, though it is Purvamīmaṃsa, he uses a logical explanation to understand things. So that is why he is coupled with the logicians, because he accepts things in logical way, like logicians accept. So Prābhākara school. Okay, Prābhākara is though a disciple of Kumarila Bhatta, who is the next one. Though he is a disciple, his school is referred to as Guru Mata, Guru school. Though he is disciple, he is referred to as Guru. Okay, now this Prābhākara and Tarkika, what do they say? Prābhākaratārkikaśca tāvubhāvapyamarṣayā tanniścayaṃ dūṣayato buddhiḥ ātmā kathaṃ nviti. Prābhākarah Tarkikah ca tāvubhāv api amarṣayā tanniścayaṃ dūṣayatah buddhiḥ kathaṃ nviti. Prābhākara, the school of Prābhākara, Tarkikaśca, the logician school, tāvubhāvapi, both of them, amarṣayā, they could not tolerate. They are not happy with this. They are not happy with it. So they look like that and then Kadam buddhi to Atma. How can buddhi be intellect be Atma? That is the question. No, I told you already with a disdain in the question. If it is buddhi to, Kadam buddhi to Atma? How can the intellect be Atma? That is a normal way of asking. How can the intellect be Atma? That's a normal way of asking it. Now, Katham no, if you put a no there, then the sense changes. Katham no Atma. How can that be Atma? That is the idea here. Okay? So, iti tanniścayaṃ dūṣayatah. They are refuting the buddhyātmavādi. How? He says, buddhe ajñānakaryatvat vinashitvat pratikṣanam buddhyādīnāṃ ca sarveṣāmajñāne layadarśanāt ajño'hamityanubhavādāstrībālādigocarāt bhavatyajñānamevātmā natu buddhi kadācana. Buddhehe ajñānakaryatvat vinashitvat pratikṣanam buddhyādīnāṃ ca sarveṣāṃ ajñāne layadarśanāt ajño'hamityanubhavādāstrībālādigocarāt bhavatyajñānamevātmā natu buddhi kadācana. So he is doing two things here. With the same logic, he is refuting that, and he is also establishing his own philosophy. Same logic is for both. Okay. Now, buddhehe ajñānakaryatvat. Buddhi is an effect of ignorance. Okay. So, therefore, first, then pratikṣanam vinashitvat, and every second it gets destroyed. The buddhi gets destroyed. Meaning of pot, gone, pot, gone, pot, gone, cloth, gone, cloth, pot, cloth. So every second a new wave of intellect comes. A new thought function is a new wave. That comes and that gets destroyed. Another thought, another thought, another thought. That is why it stays only for a second. First second it is created, second it has sustenance, third second it is gone. Krikshanavasthai, we call it. And we call that as a kshana bhangura. It has only an existence for a second. So momentous existence. Therefore, buddhyādīnāṃ sarveṣāṃ ca ajñāne layadarśanāt. Buddhi, etc. merges in the ajñāna. How? That is not a strange, that question itself is strange. You should not ask how. Because we already said buddhyāne, buddhehe ajñānakaryatvat. Buddhi is an effect of ignorance. The effect merging in the cause is not strange. Buddhi, ajñāna is the material cause for intellect. Every effect merges in its material cause. So, buddhi merges in the material cause, which is ignorance. Therefore, layadarśanāt. And another reason, strībālādigocarāt. Samantat strībālādigocarāt. Right from the woman till the kids. Why women and kids? Because we are talking about people who are not even knowledgeable about the Shastra, what Shastra says. They don't know Shastra. They are just simple people. Even those simple people, those simpletons who have no knowledge of the scriptures, they anubhavad. Aham ajñāmityanubhavādāstrībālādigocarāt. They also experience that I am ignorant. I don't know. Even they know that I don't know. Therefore, ajñānamevātmā bhavati. Buddhi kadācana. Buddhi tu na kadācana. Buddhi can never be the self. Only the ignorance is the self. So, one, it negated the buddhi as a non-self. Self. It cannot be self. Buddhi is non-self. Okay. Through the same logic, he establishes the ignorance as self. Ignorance. How can the self? Ajñāne layadarśanāt strībālādigocarāt aham ajñāmityanubhavādāstrībālādigocarāt. These are the experiences. I am ignorant. That's an experience. So with that is ajñānaṃ ātmā bhavati aham ajñāmityanubhavādāstrībālādigocarāt. Over. Okay. That is anubhava also. That is logic also. Do you have any Vedic proof for this? Yes, we have. What is that? The next paragraph of the vijñānaṃ, anyo'ntara vijñānamayā. What is that? Vijñānamayādanyaṃ ānandamayaṃ param tathātmānaṃ anyo'ntaratmānandamaya iti vadati vedo'pi. Vijñānamayāt anyetu ānandamayaṃ param tathātmānaṃ anyo'ntaratmānandamaya iti vadati vedo'pi. Anyo'ntara atmānandamaya, anyo'ntara atma anandamaya. iti vedo'pi tatha vijñānamayāt anyam param ānandamayam ātmanam bhavati. The Veda also speaks about something superior than the vijñānamaya, which is inside the vijñānamaya, which fills the vijñānamaya, which gives existence to the vijñānamaya, which is a ānandamaya, ignorance. Okay. Now, how do you say that how is ignorance ānandamaya? I don't know. How can that be ānandamaya? I'll explain. duḥkhino'pi ānandamayātāmatā ajñāne sakalam śrutyā buddhyādīprāviliyyate duḥkhino'pi śrutyā ānandamayātā tatah duḥkhpratyayashūnyatvat ānandamayātāmatā ajñāne sakalam śrutyā buddhyādīprāviliyyate duḥkhino'pi śrutyā ānandamayātāmatah tatah duḥkhpratyayashūnyatvat ānandamayātāmatā. When we say the ajñāna is ānandamaya, we don't refer to ignorance as a happiness itself. Ignorance is bliss. This is what it is. When we say ignorance is bliss, that doesn't really mean that you experience bliss. Then what is that? This ignorance. You are not worried, that's all. Like when you are walking on a bridge, underneath the bridge there is a lion probably. You don't even know. If you don't know, you are not worried about it. If you are not worried about it, there is no pain there, right? So that is what is happiness we are talking about. duḥkhpratyayashūnyatvat. Since there is a absence of knowledge, pratya, knowledge or experience, there is absence of knowledge or experience of sorrow. Ānandamayātāmatā. We accept it to be ānandamaya. Happiness is nothing but a absence of sorrow. That is what logicians accept. What is sukha? Dukkha bhavaha. You cannot say sukha to be something. Sukha is absence of sorrow is sukha. How can absence of sorrow be sukha? I'll explain that. Supto buddhyādi sakalam ajñāne pravaliyate. In the deep sleep, everything merges in the ignorance. That doesn't prove it. Wait. Tatah, therefore, duḥkhino'pi śrutyā ānandamayātā. Even the one in sorrow, one in deep pain, he also experiences happiness. This happiness we are talking about, absence of sorrow in the sleep. That is why he goes into sleep. He'll be like crying. Then he'll be, and then suddenly there'll be, and there is only sleep. How can a person in grief, great pain, go to sleep if there is no happiness? We don't really care for happiness. We really care for, just shut up. 1 second. Just leave me alone. Please. I just want to be, please, some peace, some calm. Just wait. Shh. We want to be silent for some time. Why? Because we don't want to experience the pain. That is not an experience of happiness, but still, shh. And this is exactly why duḥkhpratyayashūnyatvat. This is exactly why duḥkhpratyayashūnyatvat, since there is no experience of happiness, sorrow, this is exactly why all these new age gurus became guru. These idiots who don't have any backup of Shastra, any understanding of Shastra, they became guru because of duḥkhpratyayashūnyatvat. This is ānandamaya. This is ignorance is bliss. That is why. I'll explain. Think, sir. There is a friend who is also a sadhu. So he went to his house. So some issue, they had to go there to sign some documents or something. So his brother was also attending some spiritual lectures. So he said, why don't you come to my class today? Come with me to my class today. He said, no, I'm not interested. No. That Swami who is taking the class, he wanted to see you. So He's not. So he went there, he gave him good respect and all. Then they had discussion and all. After the lecture, he came out with his brother. I said, what kind of class is that? It was only jokes. He was only cutting jokes. What is the teaching there? And these people, they call who are jokers. They are jokers actually. They call themselves spiritual gurus. Their jokes become very famous. So see, this mantra he was taking, this has this deep meaning. He blah 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 blah. He started explaining. His brother was like this, and then finally he said, "Okay, wait. Do you know? You went to Rishikesh for gaining the knowledge. I go to the lecture not for the knowledge. I don't want moksha. Then why are you attending the lecture? See that one hour, that one whole hour, I don't think about the office tension, my house tension, etc. I am free from those tensions. That is exactly why I attend those lectures. I am not interested in any philosophical teaching or any moksha. No, I don't want liberation. I just want to be free of these disturbances for an hour." And that is what these new age gurus give. They brainwash you, making you think that you understand, which you don't really understand, which you understand. It's a complicated thing. And they become gurus. Actually, there is no understanding for them or for any of the followers. All the followers are like in a drugged state. Like people go to take a smoke or take a coffee and all that, who are addicted to this. Similarly, these fellows are addicted to that ignorance. They go there. That's all. They are not interested in liberation. For a person who is interested in liberation, he cannot go anywhere other than Shastra. Okay? Now, so that is why he says, duḥkhino'pi suśrutyādo ānandamayaṃ. That is why we see in the even people who are in sorrow, they are happy in sleep. And we see these people. I read a news article 2 days ago. This fellow somewhere in Australia or New Zealand, somewhere I don't know. This fellow went on Facebook Live to break a record of non-stop live. Not sleeping. He was like this probably. His brother also woke him up and all that probably. He didn't sleep for whatever hours, longest period. Do you think that was a bliss? He wanted to really go to sleep. And what would have happened after that longest record-breaking session? Oh, he would have gone to sleep. That is not possible. He has practiced himself not sleeping. Now he will have insomnia. He has insomnia. And all the other complications comes with not sleeping. So these are all pain. That's what it is. So, okay. Supto kinchit na janami iti anubhutischa drishyate yata evam ato ajñānasyātmatā dhruvam. Supto kinchit na janami iti anubhutischa drishyate yata evam ataha yuktahi ānandamayata dhruvam. Kinchit na janami iti supto anubhutischa. And I experienced bliss. I slept happily. You didn't experience any bliss. What did you say? I didn't know. I slept like a log. I slept like a dead man. So you didn't know anything. Kinchit na janami. I didn't know anything. That is your experience. Supto anubhutischa. This experience is seen by everyone. It's experienced by everyone. Ataha yataha, since it is so, evam yata evam, since it is so. Ataha, therefore, ajñānasyātmatā dhruvam yukta. The ignorance to be called as self is definitely possible. Dhruvam, definitely, compulsorily, it's possible. Yukta, logical. There is no doubt to accept that the ignorance is the bliss. There is no doubt. It's definitely possible. And now, this next person, he gets up. These two fellows, prābhākaratārkikaśca and Tarkika, these fellows, they say, who? Follower of Bhatta school, Kumarila Bhatta school, another Purimyamasar. He says, iti tanniścayaṃ bhātāः dūṣayanti svayuktiभिः. Iti tanniścayaṃ bhātāः dūṣayanti svayuktiभिः. Here we have to understand one thing. Simple. I'll explain the meaning. Iti tanniścayaṃ. This way, their decision, that conviction. Bhātāः, these people who follow this school of Bhatta, svayuktiभिः dūṣayanti. Through their logic, they demolish it. They negate it, refute it. That's all. So, through their logic, the school people who follow the school of Bhatta, they destroy the conviction of the fellows who accept the ignorance to be self. What is so strange here? See, earlier, same line, similar line, again and again we saw. Iti tanniścayaṃ mūಢāः mudaha dūṣayati. Another idiot comes and negates it. That is what we saw till now. Now here he is not saying another idiot. He says Bhattaha, the followers of Bhatta school. Why? He gives respect to Bhatta. Bhagavan Bhāshyakara had great respect for Bhatta, Kumarila Bhatta himself. And this we can see in the life of Bhagavan Bhāshyakara, when Bhagavan Bhāshyakara went directly to meet Kumarila Bhatta. He wanted Kumarila Bhatta to write a Vartika. Vartika means a poetic commentary on his Brahma Sutra. When he went to meet him, Kumarila Bhatta was already sitting in husk. Sitting in husk. Yes, completely covered by husk, which is lit. It is in fire. Why? He wanted to do a repentance. That will kill him, of course. He could have jumped into the fire. That is quick death. Jumping into the fire is quick death? Of course, it is quick death. When you compare it to the death by husk, burning husk. So why did he put himself in that situation? When Bhāshyakara goes and meets Kumarila Bhatta, Bhatta says, Bhagavan asks, why are you doing this? No, I made a mistake, so I am doing this repentance. No, suicide is refuted by this. It's condemned by Shastras. Shastras don't accept suicide. Suicide is not something which a person has the right to do, to take his life. There is no right for him. Ishvara has the right, not you. Now, you can't do it. No, I am not doing it. It's a repentance karma I am doing. For what? I see, even a simple or so the hunkara, just looking fiercely at the guru or saying words with disrespect, that is something which is looked down upon by the tradition. And I did even greater mistake. What is the greater mistake? I went to the guru, studied and condemned him. I posed as though I am a disciple when I am not a disciple. I posed as a disciple and went to him to learn the system, to condemn his system. When I went to Bauddha, I became a disguised Bauddha, Prachanna Bauddha. I was not really a follower of Buddha, but I posed as the I was an imposter in Buddhist school, and that guru taught me all the Buddhist teachings, tenets, and I learned and I condemned them. Though I did it for condemning, I cheated my guru. Therefore, I am doing this repentance act. Okay, you have done it. That's enough. Come out. No, I can't come out because people will not trust my words. If I do this, people will not trust my words. People should trust my words. I said I am going to do this. I have to finish this. See this to the end. Otherwise, people will distrust my other words in the Shruti also. Whatever I explained the meaning of Purimamsa, they will stop distrusting the Vedas also. So I can't do that. My life is over. Now tell me what brought you to me. So Bhagavan Bhāshyakara tells him, explains all this. So then Kumaril Bhatta says, okay, I heard about your bhashya, your commentary, and can I have a look at it? And he arranged for his text to be displayed to him. He saw everything. He was crying literally. He said, if I had not taken this decision, I would have loved to do a commentary on this. But now, alas, I have taken this decision. It's over. But you don't lose your heart. Go to this disciple of mine, Prabhakar. No, not that flow. This Mandana Mishra, there is this disciple called Mandana Mishra. Take the address, go to him. He is the best person to do that. So he goes to Mandana Mishra and he defeats him in dialogue and makes him his disciple. Mandana Mishra is later referred to as Sureshwaracharya. He is the first pontiff of Sringeri Matha, the four mathas which was established by Bhagavan Bhashyakara. Sringeri Matha, he was the first pontiff of that. And this Sureshwaracharya Bhagavan has written Vartika on Taittiriya Upanishad and Bradhani Upanishad. Of course, he didn't write it on Brahma Sutra for some reason or other. So this is how he respects, Bhagavan Bhashyakara respects Kumaril Bhatta. That is why he says, iti bhataha tanniścayaṃ swayuktihi dūṣayanti. Bhataha, the respect. Okay? You see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevāvasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.